say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the
If you're looking for a party this Saturday night, we're bringing you one. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Here with Grant Hill, Doris Burke, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. And joining us at the broadcast table tonight, our very special guest, Shams Charania. Great to have you with us, Shams.
Great to be here, BA. Great to be here with you guys. I very much look forward to this.
See if you say that when you're done with us here. Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. And for Atlanta, Daniels and Risache out on the perimeter. Johnson and Porzingis there inside. And it's Young in at the 1. And the Thunder, the second youngest NBA champion ever, Shams.
You know, BA, sometimes I feel like you can't say enough about the job the Oklahoma City Thunder in that first.
Making some changes here. Okongwu checked in for Johnson. And it's Alexander Walker in for Risache. MP's checked in for Oklahoma City. And Atlanta has possession. Leading by 5. Young from long range. Buries it from 3. Young's got 5 now.
I mean, just hitting all their shots early. What an offensive game plan. It must be the coaching.
Atlanta has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And here's MP from outside, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2. Something that MP has that not many other rookies can claim: championship experience. MP was a key member for his team that won a title in the European League.
Yeah, and there's no substitute for experience like that. MP might be a rookie, but to have played in a European championship game is something that goes a long way as far as composure on the court.
And the one thing you hear about in hoop circles, the weak link theory. You familiar, Shams?
Yeah, you know, it's an idea that to win nowadays, you can't have a weak link for the other team to expose. You need guys that can play both ends of the floor, guys that can play defense, guys that can also spread the floor, that aren't a liability on either end of the floor. So we saw that in the NBA Finals. Two teams clearly stacked with guys who play both ends.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. The Hawks are trying to involve everyone to take some of the load off Trae Young. Coach Ben Snyder said, we've been intentional about that. Trae can't do this by himself, and he knows that. Frankly, no player can. Figuring out the ways he can be efficient has been the idea, and he's been making those plays. Guys?
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Kennard, he's checked in for Atlanta. Then for Oklahoma City, Williams comes in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Wallace in for Dort.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
Again, MP missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Thunder trail by 7. Takes a 3. He drops it from range. MP's got 9.
The floor spacing ability on display by MP right there.
We've got 33 seconds left now in the first quarter. Okongwu against Williams. And stolen by Williams. On the wing, MP. He played a great game against Indiana. Knocks down the triple.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Young with it. Lets the three fly. And no good. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Hawks ahead, up by 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Atlanta?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
They have done a tremendous job of drawing. They have to make the call.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. MP is out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Chet Holmgren. Then it's Cason Wallace. And it's Caruso in at the point. And we're seeing teams these days applying more early ball pressure. Why is that tactic gaining steam, Sean?
Well, pressure is always going to provide a level of stress, and so it's a way to wear your opponents down, force them to operate deeper into the shot clock, and really it's a way for teams to leverage their length, their depth, their athleticism. You are seeing it used in different strategies.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Kennard passes to Houston. Here's Gay. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Thunder with a lead. MP left side. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
By the time this young man is done, MP could be one of the great scorers we've ever seen.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Atlanta making some changes. Risache, he's checked in for Houston. Dyson Daniels comes in for Alexander Walker. And it's Young in for Kennard. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Wallace. And Shams, we're seeing a transition in regional media, the RSN, the Regional Sports Network, with cord cutting impacting revenues.
Yeah, local RSNs is a big part of the NBA, and the availability of local team broadcasts via streaming is certainly skyrocketing. Every team, Utah, Phoenix, has their own flair to this, and it definitely has the potential to unlock an even larger viewership. The national broadcast is big, guys, especially here at 2K TV, but the local audience is very much an important part of the NBA ecosystem.
Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
From deep, MP. And another three for Oklahoma City.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Pass to Okongwu. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Inside, it's Trae Young.
Much more efficient this quarter, feeling more and more confident.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Atlanta. Jalen Johnson comes in for Gay, then for Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Holmgren, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Caruso. From deep, MP connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Pass to Risache. Back to Young. Porzingis surveying the floor. That three's off the mark.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open, and yet somehow comes away empty.
From deep, MP. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Risache. From downtown, that's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one. And here's MP from outside. On target from range. MP's got 36 points.
He's dropping the three ball with incredible consistency. What a barrage here in the first half.
Back to Young. The kick out to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Well, we know you got to get going, but thanks, Shams. As always, it's been fun and informative, my friend.
BA, no problem.
Good! Another from 3.
Another 3 for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game. Young from long range, and that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
Individually, he's trying to lift the team. You've got to love the effort, but thus far, not.
And again for 3.
All game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is nothing stopping his shot.
And you know this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game the world never forgets.
Showcasing his athleticism, plays like this are why you got to be excited about Risache's future in this league.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. From deep, MP. Porzingis grabs the board. Hawks trail by 11. Inside. Johnson passes to Young. Tough finish from Young.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Here's MP. No good with a jumper from the wing.
Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable, let's be honest.
MP getting it done for the Oklahoma City Thunder. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
Taking a look here at the Thunder, you can already see they have the makings of a good team, but they also have things to iron out.
Splitting the first 2 games, this next one could indicate which direction they're headed. So let's dig into that first half now, and what was a very solid performance for the Thunder.
The reserves are playing like starters. A lot of teams are emphasizing depth these days.
So much talent in this league, to the point where the spillover G League has some ballers. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and
Well, Doris, one of the highest compliment. Substitution here for Atlanta. Gay's checked in for Johnson. Houston comes in for Risache. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Daniels. And it's Kennard in for Trae Young. Then for Oklahoma City, Wiggins, he's checked in for Hartenstein. MP comes in for Williams. Good! Another from 3.
And with that made 3, he now stands alone for 3rd most threes in a single game.
Boy, he's been locked in, and it's been lights out for him all game long. What a shooting performance. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis, and it's Houston in at small forward. So that's the Hawks 5. Protected by Holmgren.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu comes in for Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Trae Young in for Houston. Outside Young. Nice shot by Kennard.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Thunder leading by 10. And here's MP from outside. And the three-pointer goes. MP's got 48.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
Now here's Young. He's got 21. Puts a mark. Whoa, Young! Silky touch. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Their key to consistency has been their dominant. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the fourth. We've got Lugens Dort. Williams is out there with Williams. Then it's MP, and it's Caruso in at the one. Pass to Gay. Kennard on the wing. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Well, Kennard loves and relishes the opportunity to come back with his triple.
MP way outside. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. On the wing, Alexander Walker. There's Young with the three. Williams grabs the board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
For three. MP no good. Hawks trail by 11. Pass to Young. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Kennard passes to Young, and he trims the lead to single digits. 25 points for Trae Young.
Yeah, he can light up the stat sheet. Young really putting on a clinic.
Alexander Walker with it. Guarded now by Williams. And here's Kennard. To the paint. Here's Gay. And another basket for Atlanta.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout.
Coach is not happy with their effort on the defensive glass. They're giving up way too many second chance points.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. Coach wanted to see more urgency when it came to closing out on shooters. He said, quote, right now we're jogging at them on the perimeter. It needs to be a sprint to run them off the line. We'll see if the guys have it in them.
And Allie, thank you for that. MP right side. Beyond the arc. Porzingis there for the rebound. Hawks trail by 8. Outside Rizachet. Daniels a screen on Dort. Here's Daniels. Porzingis. Porzingis punishing inside.
Well, you've got size and length, so Kristaps Porzingis, the extra possession.
MP! Oh, the long ball, no good.
He's fallen into a bit of a slump this quarter. How quickly things can turn.
Here's Daniels. He launches. Oh, it's off.
Boy, when you're trying to make up ground, every shot counts. You have got to be selective.
MP connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game. Young fires! Oh, that's what he does. Trae Young knocking down a three.
How's that for revenge? You know Young is looking to come right back with a triple of his own.
And again for three.
And he's topped his own personal best. A new second-place mark for most single-game triples. He is never shy when it comes time to launch.
Not at all. Casting away and making a little history in the process. What a privilege to be here to witness this. He's as good as it gets from long distance. Fires the three. Another one falls. Amazing.
A 60-piece. Oh, my goodness. And it's not his first of the year.
Well, he's tied for the fourth most 60-point games during a single season. It's incredible.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Hartenstein against Porzingis. Here's Daniels. All sorts of time. Cleared away by Hartenstein. On the wing, MP. Risache covering. On the wing, MP. Jacks up a three. Oh, connects again.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise scoring record.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history. And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
MP's going to surprise a lot of people, man. He did a really good job going against those guys in Europe as grown men. I think he's a really good sleeper pick for Rookie of the Year this year. Shout out MP.
All right, MP, be the best. You got to beat the best. Tonight you got a chance to do just that.
Yes, Xander, yes. Tonight's the first game in our All-Star Series, and we're going to see how I stack up against someone who wants to take my position on an All-Star team.
Why is a game like this more important than any other game, as far as proving you're an All-Star?
Because it's a marquee matchup. Two top guns going at it. A lot of people decide their votes off of a game like this.
He's eyeballs.
Easily.
So, you feeling any pressure, or...?
The brother. Pressure ain't on me. It's on whoever's guarding me. So this is what you put in all that work for. Games like this. MP, out.
Up next, the Thunder taking on the Mavericks. For the Thunder, 2 wins and 1 loss to start the season. They want to maintain that winning track. Mavs, Thunder, don't leave your seat. We'll be right back. Broadcasting live, 2K Sports presents the NBA. It's Monday night. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward. And for Dallas, in its small and power forward, it'll be Flagg and Davis. Irving and Thompson are the guard set. And it's Gafford in at the 5 spot. And with another season just getting underway, Tim, what kind of things are you looking for as you... Look here. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Marshall comes in for Anthony Davis. Max Christie, he's checked in for Flagg. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Thompson. And then for Oklahoma City, Wiggins is checked in for Hartenstein. MP comes in for Jalen Williams. And Wallace subbed in for Dort. Will MP has made it a point to become the best player in his conference. And he's let everyone know about it, too. He wants in that game badly.
All-star games in this league are special, and you can't fault MP for wanting to pursue being the unanimous best player in his conference. The story to watch here, I think, is how this changes the defensive approach against him. We might be seeing some elevated intensity with MP on the court. I'm excited to see how he fights to win in those matchups.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. This is the 4th and now longest coaching stop for the Mavericks' Jason Kidd. Kyrie Irving said he's learned from the past head coaching jobs that he's had, being with different players. And being an originator. Guys, back to you.
He has definitely seen it all. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. And front and center on the latest issue of Time Magazine, who other than MP?
And he's been making headlines, turning pages and turning heads. The story just about writes itself.
And here is Irving. Following the three-pointer by MP. Lively a screen on Wallace. And a wide open look for Irving. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Well, you knew he wasn't going to let that three go unanswered. What a response from Kyrie Irving.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Yeah, when you string triples together, it adds up quickly.
Russell looking it over. And that one released in time, but no good. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Thunder out in front, up 19. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Thunder.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting it. To him and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And also a big factor has been their rim protection. They've been very active, rotating to the basketball quickly. Just great effort so far on that end.
So for Oklahoma City right now, Jalen Williams out there with Jalen Williams. Then there's Wallace. Then it's MP. And it's Caruso in at the point.
Davis makes things simple for his teammates. Just lob it up and he will take care of the rest.
We know about the length and the athleticism, Tim, of Lively. But what do you like about his skill and maybe the way he sees the game?
Yeah, this league has seen a lot of guys with that type of length and athletic ability. But what sets him apart, he's got great instincts for where to get open, instincts, how to rebound, where the ball is coming off. And then also, I just think his conditioning level is very high.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Russell passes to Davis. drains the three-pointer. Davis has got 5 points in the quarter.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
And so Mark Dagnall calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And Tim, for all their talent, the Thunder committed to playing the right way.
Well, they are unselfish. They trust one another. And when a team is this committed at the defensive end of the floor, there's really no need to try to do too much offensively or play hero ball.
Checked in for the Mavericks. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Oklahoma City. Let's throw it over to Allie, who has a report on MP.
All eyes tonight are on the elite matchup at small forward. I spoke with MP about it, and he said it's a great test for both of us. Not as much individually, but more like which guy can lead his team to a win, who can get it done. He wants to let the scoreboard do the talking. Guys?
And thanks for the story. You know you have to like that attitude. Davis, the pass to Irving. Over Wallace. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Irving's got 10 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
A three from MP. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D just...
And it's Davis finishing it off.
Yeah, Davis making the game look so easy. He's having fun out there right now and putting up a big scoring number.
MP, good.
3 points. And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Different look for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarek Lively. Clyde comes in for Najee Marshall. That's Thompson in for Russell. And then for Oklahoma City, Holmgren, he's checked in for Jalen Williams. And it's Dort in for Wallace. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about the upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you very much for the report. Now, MP. After the missed three from Klay Thompson. And here's MP for three. Sinks the three-pointer. MP's got 30 points.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Irving kicks to Davis. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists in the game.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing. And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And it's Davis with the jam.
And with all the different things he does, you expect AD to put up points every night. He's a lot to handle.
Now, here's MP. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Pass the flag. Dallas moving the ball around. Outside Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Davis setting the pick for Irving. And a wide open look for flag. And it's off from 3-point range. MP against Irving. MP looking around. The 3. And again for 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that 3-point shot.
Irving way outside. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
You know who's having a great time watching these guys launch it from downtown? Me. You know who's not? Wilt Chamberlain over there.
Yeah, I don't even want to look in his direction. All right, guys, let's move on and see the latest injury report from across the league.
The Kings are just not fully healthy. It's unfortunate that Sabonis is hurt. He's a multi-talented big man. He's well-schooled, always in the right position, and without him, the team loses the catalyst, who's very dependable.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in a second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
Here, Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Najee Marshall comes in for Anthony Davis. Max Christie, he's checked in for Flag. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Thompson. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. MP's checked in for Jalen Williams. And Wallace subbed in for Dort. So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Najee Marshall's out there with Derek Lively. And there's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Christie in at the 3, the small forward. MP, no good. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
And that's what he does. Kyrie is a magician with the basketball, always looking for teammates.
The three from MP. Rebound by Marshall. And so it's Irving who brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That'll be the final game of this 5-game homestand.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow. Well, that is just real miscommunication there, sending it out of bounds.
Hardy, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. The Thunder also changing it up. Zhang comes in for Jalen Williams. And it's Alex Caruso in for SGA. Oklahoma City leading by 22. On the wing, MP. Defended by Christie. Drills it from outside.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
Russell passes to Christie. Lively is screen on Wallace. Oh, Lively in position.
And the passer. Floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Thunder out in front, opening up a huge gap. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. A chance now to hear Jason Kidd talking to his team moments ago.
We're not talking to each other.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Isaiah Joe is out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Williams. Then it's Wiggins. And it's MP in at the 3. Christie can't make it. The Thunder leading by 23. On the wing, MP connects again from distance.
Another 3. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made. And it's Davis with the jam.
Over the years, we've seen a lot of this from Davis, playing above the rim.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Davis against MP. That 3 off the mark. Dallas shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Russell with a wide-open look. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's speed. Davis has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Three-pointer. Good! Another from 3.
It has been raining threes for him tonight. Alone at 4th in the all-time single-game triples list.
Guys, he cannot miss. They have to keep feeding him, right? How many more can he hit? Let's keep counting. And the Mavericks making a change here. Irving's checked in. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. GA in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP.
Guys who are deserving of the award, and the closer the race is, I think the
connects again from distance,
and the threes just keep on coming. Another shot and another mate.
He's starting to creep up that list now for most three-pointers in a game. We'll see if he can keep going.
And he'll get ahead of steam when there's that much of a lane. You can't get in AD's way.
Irving from long range. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Here's Davis, and it's slammed in by Davis.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is. And again for three.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets. The three from MP. Good. Another from three.
He is unstoppable here. Hits again from beyond the arc.
A historic night for him. Shooting the ball, he now stands GA by himself for third place in most threes all time. Shoots the three. Good, he hits again.
And it's 60 points again. Can't believe he's done it now 3 times.
I mean, what? 3 times. He's now tied for the third most 60-point games in a single campaign.
Anthony Davis sending a message with that finish. Wow.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Davis. And there's the bucket from MP.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line. There is no doubt. He's been the dealer for them on offense, but he is going to need some support from his teammates.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarek Lively. Clyde comes in for Marshall. It's Thompson in for D'Angelo Russell. Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Inside, Davis, and finished off by Davis.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Thunder.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
Well, he had a lot of success making plays for his team and breaking.
Connects again from distance.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Good, another from 3.
And he's outclassed his own previous record. A new number for the second most single-game triples. Just a master cannoneer.
Firing away and making a little history in the process. What an honor to witness this. What an honor to be here. He is, quite simply, as good as you'll ever see from long. And again for 3.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record book.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Now, let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.
2 main storylines tonight, MP. The win your team picked up and the show you put on. Can you talk about that?
Our coach is always stressing getting off to a fast start in game and in season. So we're trying to rack up as many dubs as we can early to put ourselves in the best position to finish strong heading into the playoffs.
Anything to say about your individual performance? Particularly coming against someone competing with you for all-star votes, as you mentioned in your pregame social media video.
No. My game said all I gotta say.
Back to you, Kevin.
Terrific work as always, Dom. You never fail to impress. Thank you so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
'60 is serious business, MP. I know you tired, because I for sure was. Congrats.
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Sacramento Kings going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder here at their home, Paycom Center. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now let's take a look at the Kings' opening lineup. Schroeder and Levine in the backcourt. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward positions. And for Oklahoma City, two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander. Checked in for Oklahoma City. Wallace comes in for Dort. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, arguably the most feared slasher in the game. Teammate Jalen Williams said, quote, everybody knows what he's going to do, and he's still able to get to spots on a consistent basis. SGA paused a beat before bluntly saying, I get to the rim on anybody. Brian?
A nightmare to contain. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And here's MP from outside. Oh, the Thunder, another three.
Yeah, very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
Jones finds McDermott. Outside Carter. Three-pointer. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got his 6th rebound on the night. And here's MP from outside. Knocks down the long J. MP's got 9 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Monk, and he drives in. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's foul number 2 for him.
2 fouls for him already. If he's not more careful, his minutes will be curtailed.
And so here's Sacramento, trailing by 5. Shot clock at 6. And DeRozan, here we go. Play clock here. The Kings need to get one up. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. It's the Thunder, up by 5. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the... And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Oklahoma City.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
We've got Aaron Wiggins. Alex Caruso is out there with Cason Wallace. Then it's MP, and it's Holmgren in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, Sacramento this season, bringing in Dennis Schroeder to provide stability to their point guard position, and he's coming off an efficient postseason with Detroit. Schroeder's impact has varied depending on the situation, but the Kings are hoping and believing he'll thrive in their system.
They love his disposition. Thank you, Shams. Carter finds Monk. And another miss by Sacramento.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
And here's MP from outside. Oh, another miss by MP.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Jones. Here's Ellis. And another miss by Sacramento. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Three-pointer. MP making the long-range connection.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So for Oklahoma City, Jalen Williams comes in for Wiggins, and it's Dort in for Wallace. Sacramento also making some changes. Levine, he's checked in for Ellis, and it's Schroeder in for Carter. Outside Levine. Off target with the 3.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks in the lane. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
From deep, MP. Monk grabs the miss. Kings trail by 11. Outside Schroeder. To the inside. Here's Jones. And the dunk by Jones.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing out.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Schroeder passes to Jones. DeRozan outside. Jones sets a screen. And it's DeRozan missing.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
And here's MP from outside. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
On the wing, DeRozan. Muscling it home. DeRozan.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
You know, people call DeMar DeRozan the modern master of the mid-range.
Well, he's earned that with his mid-range efficiency and scoring. It's an area a lot of offenses overlook now, but DeMar, oh, he is the exception to the rule.
On the wing, MP. He's covered by Levine. And here's MP from outside. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Levine surveys the D. Pass to Schroeder. Launches a three. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
Oh, my. Talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching, having your players focused.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Caruso.
And we haven't seen them pound the ball inside and draw as much contact this quarter.
Outside Levine. Fires from deep. And there's Murray. That one's good. On the assist by Levine. Murray's got 5 points. Thunder leading by 11. On the wing, MP. He's covered by Levine. He buries it from three.
Oh, so competitive. MP with the response three. This guy is all about winning.
Levine can't hit. MP getting it done for the Thunder. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. We'll be right back.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And guys, allow me to digress. Anybody care to explain what I saw in the catering area a few minutes ago?
No, Ernie. Shaq started it. I promise you, Ernie. It was not me. I never throw the first chicken wing.
Yeah, I can't believe you just snitched Kenny.
Well, I don't care who did it. You're both cleaning it up.
But Ernie, what's Kenny?
And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
They've imposed their will on the glass, getting all the 50-50 balls and maybe even a few 20-80 balls.
Love the activity. Don't just say you want to win. Prove it and get it.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive. Oklahoma City. Wiggins, he's checked in for Hartenstein. MP comes in for Jalen Williams. And it's Wallace in for Dort. Carter, the pass to Monk. 58 seconds left in the third.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Taking a look at Sacramento, they've got Keon Ellis. Malik Monk is out there with Doug McDermott. And it's Jones in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Lets it go from deep. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. McDermott for three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. On the wing, MP. From behind the arc. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm Assist to the Game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page. Woo.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got MP, Aaron Wiggins out there with Jalen Williams. Then it's Cason Wallace, and it's Caruso in at the point guard. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
I mean, no comment, but this is just unreal.
Carter, the pass to Monk. There's the three. Williams grabs the board.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
MP way outside. Misses the deep three-point attempt. Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. It's stolen by MP. From deep. Good. Another from 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. DeRozan looks it over. The layup off target. Oklahoma City has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Chan. The jumper from the wing off target.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Sacramento passing it around. And it's Monk missing. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. From deep, MP. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's DeRozan, and the dunk by DeRozan.
As pure of a scorer as you will find in this league, DeRozan finds way to just score points night in, night out.
Ellis passes to Monk. Sends it home from three-point land.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
From deep, MP hits the trifecta. MP's got 45 points.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Ellis outside. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
And DeMar made a nice read there, getting it out to the shooter.
And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for the Thunder. A deep and again for 3.
And this three-point shooting performance has been insane. Everything is going in for him.
It's been a historic night for him, closing in on the 4th most threes in a single game. Pass to Jones. 4-3. The Thunder with the rebound.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Thunder.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
MP against Monk. MP left side. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Carter.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. The three is up. And another miss by Sacramento. MP outside. The three. The shot off that time. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that'll do it, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time.
I have to say, I didn't expect this to happen so soon. But you did it. You're in the starting lineup, man.
I'd be lying if I said I was surprised, but I appreciate it, Coach.
Good. Now you have to prove you belong.
Come on, Coach. You know I got it.
Look, I just want to be as clear as possible with you. And if we bench a vet tonight and start a rookie and you lay an egg, it makes the organization look real bad. And that can have ripple effects. Listen, I need you to go out and make an impact, at least on one end of the floor tonight.
Keep it real with me, Coach. Would you get in trouble if I didn't?
Well, I'll put it to you this way. There's a lot of politics when you reach this level. Things aren't always simple as X's and O's.
Yeah, see that right there? That's why you should know I won't let you down.
Ooh, I like that.
I got you, Coach.
Thanks, man.
That I won't even mention here, but it is exciting.
Well, be sure not to leak any info on the socials, understood? Enjoy those trips, huh? Report back soon.
out for dinner. We got dinner already. Hey, your family went to Orlando last night, right? Sure did. In a good way? Sure. I mean,
Outspoken rookie MP will get his first look in the starting lineup tonight. His coaches have raved about his work ethic and basketball IQ, and they're excited to see just exactly what he does in this role starting tonight.
Looking good, MP.
Up next, the Wizards taking on the Thunder. For the Wizards, a slow start to the season. A win tonight could bring them closer to 500. That's the goal. Thunder Wizards is coming up next, and we'll be right back. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Compensating for the absence of a key player can be difficult, but they've got to hold strong.
And now Washington starting group. We've got Chris Middleton. Johnson is out there with C.J. McCollum. Then it's Alexander Saw. And it's Champagnie in at the power forwards position. And for Oklahoma City, Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's MP in at the 3. And we talk about experimenting with lineups early on, DB. What are some examples of that?
Well, you can have two extremes, right? The modern NBA. Most teams need some sort of small ball lineup that they finish with. But we are also increasingly starting to see teams play with multiple bigs on the floor. You have to be able to have multiple tools in your toolbox.
Let's send it over to Allie for a report on MP.
We have a bit of a lineup change tonight. MP is stepping into the starting 5 in a move that many fans have been hoping for. Coach told me, quote, MP's earned it. He put in the time and he's done things the right way. He's looked like a starter for a while now. It's quite the journey for the rising star from Vermont.
You're right. Seems his moment has arrived. Thank you for the report. MP's shot is good.
Oh, MP with the big response, the tough young competitor that he is.
Here's Champagnie, and it's McCollum in the corner. In the corner, it's Saw. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Saw sets the screen for McCollum. Offline with his 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Doris, we had heard the era of the big threes might be fading, but the Thunder have one with Chet Holmgren, J-Dub, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the beauty of that trio you just listed, they are all similar ages. They are all passionate about the craft of the game of basketball, and all 3 are about winning. But I'm telling you this, the Oklahoma City fans not taking anything for granted. They thought KD, Russell, and Harden would be together forever, and it didn't happen.
And here's McCollum following the three-pointer by MP. Johnson's shot is off. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. A 3 from MP. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
The floor spacing ability on display by MP right there.
Johnson outside. To the middle. And Saar gets it to go on the assist by Johnson. Thunder trailing by 3. And here's MP for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. MP's got 12 points in the game.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And they pick up 2.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
MP looking around. From outside the arc. Rebound by the Wizards. McCollum with the ball. Picked up by Hartenstein. .116 left in the first quarter of the game. They double-team Johnson. Pass to Saw. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
It really helps their team so much with Middleton's passing with effectiveness, and it helps him out as a scorer. He's that much harder to defend.
A nice shot by MP.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Collin passes to Johnson. Middleton. Pass to Champagny. Middleton picks up the loose ball. He was in the backcourt. They'll give it up. Williams is checked in for the Thunder. George is checked in for Washington. Coulibaly comes in for Johnson. 34 seconds left to play in the first. MP against Coulibaly. MP, no good. So for the Wizards, their last game, a loss to Philadelphia.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
You know what? There was a lot of standing around in that basketball game. Failing to move bodies and failing to move the basketball is a bad formula.
Launches a three, drains it from beyond the arc. MP's got 18 points. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Thunder lead by 2. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we hope MP's checked in for Wiggins. Dort comes in for Isaiah Joe. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Wallace. The Wizards also changing it up. Champagny's checked in. And Middleton subbed in for Kispert. So the Wizards 5 right now. They've got Carlton Carrington. Keyshawn George is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Johnson. And it's Champagny in at center. And it's Williams with the ball for Oklahoma City. You know, GA, you just can't say enough about the skill set of young Trey Johnson.
I mean, this guy came into the league ready. I really like how he gets to his shot, regardless of what the defense throws at him. And he can be dangerous if his defense gets to the same level as his own.
And here's George. Following the three-pointer by MP. Pass to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. And there's the try. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
Look at Johnson moving downhill. A change of pace from a guy who favors finding the jumper.
Bring it up for MP. A 3.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? Defense is just giving up a barrage.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
It's MP muscling his way for 2.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
Down low. Here's Champagny. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists in the game. Stolen by Middleton. On the wing, Carrington to the paint. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charani. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, the Wizards stacking talented young players and draft assets. Not only that, they'll have a ton of cap space next season, which they will likely not use to sign a star free agent, but rather to absorb contracts in exchange for, you guessed it, more draft picks. This front office is continuing to think long-term, guys.
Priorities straight. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Chet Holmgren in for Williams. Now here's Middleton. He's got 6.
And how about the vertical McCollum has? He may have even surprised himself there.
And here's MP for 3. The Thunder with another miss.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Looking to end the run. MP, no good.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Sarr gets the bucket.
Well, in transition, you see Alex Sarr's mobility. He will outrun a lot of folks, people.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Take a look at the Magic. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And checking out the Thunder, they like where they're at in the top 5. First month of the season, not a lot of weight put on these early power rankings anyway.
So it's Washington now, following the three-pointer by MP.
Not a standout part of Sarr's game, but good work recognizing that opening in the defense and making the right read.
Now, here's MP. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Good on the three-point shot.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Here's Johnson. Takes the three. That one's not going to go.
Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Johnson surveying the floor. Just 5 on the clock. Unloads. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Thunder leading by just 1. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this.
Measuring up the shot. One more time. Round of applause for the participants.
Howdy, folks. Time for halftime fun. Woohoo! Before we check out the action at hand, first order of business, the power rankings.
You know, right now for the Thunder, this early in the season, you expect a lot of movement in the rankings. They dropped a touch, but they're still in the top 5.
As long as you know that they're near the top, you're in the conversation because they're a good team with the potential to even be better.
Now looking at this Oklahoma City game, the Thunder dealing with a thin margin.
They're clicking from outside, hard cuts to the ball, and a few bone-jarring screens. Man, they have a high quality of looks.
They've been cashing in on those. We'll see if the sharp shooting continues. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Here's McCollum. Now, you often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's MP in at the small forward. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. Now, here's MP. He's got 34. And good that time. Hartenstein's got the first field goal of the second half for the Thunder.
Well, this is what Isaiah Hartenstein does, right? He just keeps working on the glass. Both ends, nicely done.
And Sarr throws it down.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. And there's the bucket from MP.
The D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Zadorus, after finishing last season with the second worst record in the NBA, the Wizards sliding to the number 6 pick in the lottery.
Listen, Kevin, obviously this is not ideal, but I don't consider in a deep draft this to be the worst case scenario. You have to be patient, continue to build the right way, and your player evaluation in the draft is absolutely critical.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Wizards are letting their young guys learn on the fly. Guard Bub Carrington said the whole organization communicates to us often. We drafted you guys for a reason, they say. Don't be scared to make a mistake. Play your game, use the things that got you here, and see if it sticks. Kevin, back to you.
Learning on the job. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. And here's McCollum following the three-pointer by MP. And again, Washington, no good.
Struggling to get into their groove here, just 1 for 4.
Lets it go with the 3. Good, another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Pass to Song. Johnson outside. Sinks the triple. Johnson's got 13.
Hey, if you're looking for a three-point shootout, Johnson's ready to go. What an answer.
Traps in the tray.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D chills.
Here's Song. He's got 8. Song.
Yeah, and that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? The 3 from MP. Rebound by the Wizards.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Oklahoma City leading by 8. Doris, what do you think is the key for the development of such an impressive young player like Chet Holmgren?
Kevin, to me, really, it's simple. It's health. This is a young man for whom basketball is hugely important. He's one of the most impactful two-way players in the game. It's really come down to whether or not he can stay on the floor, but he is so passionate about basketball.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. For the Thunder, Jalen Williams comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein, and Wallace subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Then for the Wizards, Keyshawn George comes in for Alex. Connects again from distance.
And this three-point shooting performance has been insane. Everything is going in.
It's been a historic night for him, closing in on the 4th most threes in a single game. Fires the 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Johnson outside. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate, and again for 3.
Another 3. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made. George sets a screen, pulls up, shoots over Holmgren. The shot by George, no good.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
The three from MP. And no good in the last second attempt this time. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Thunder lead by 15. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. MP's checked in for Williams. And it's Dort in for Cason Wallace. Pass to Middleton. Dort against Johnson. There's the three. And Sarr gets it to go on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game. Oklahoma City leading by 18. Taking a look at the and got it! Another basket.
And another stunning accomplishment in his career. He's now tied for 4th most 60-point games in league history.
He is one of the most exciting offensive players the NBA has ever seen. In fact, that's good. Another from 3.
He just continues to rein it in from downtown. Hits another one from deep.
Greg, the way he's shooting, he has a good chance to join some elite names on the list of the most threes in a game. Sarr finds Johnson. LDB, something that never seems to go away during the season is chatter about trade.
And Kevin, what makes this so interesting is that very often fans of this league are as interested in trades, who's coming and going, as they are in the results of their team. It's a little intrigue that everybody wants a piece of.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Here's Johnson. Nice defense from Dort.
Boy, you'd like him to finish a little stronger there.
And here's MP for 3. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Jalen Williams comes in for Holmgren. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Cason Wallace in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Thunder.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
He was extremely.
Connects again from distance.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. McCollum against Wallace. Puts one up from 19. The shot, no good. On the wing, MP. Defended by Middleton. MP left side. Fires the three. Offline. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. We'll see you later.
For MP is tough. You're gonna luck your way into that. For MP is tough. You're gonna luck your way into that.
I brought them home yesterday, I think, right?
From the same place?
Yeah, it's my favorite. Of course.
Hey, so this Sunday, some hamburgers, my house.
You cooking?
On and off the court.
Okay, I'll be there.
$5 difference. That's ice cold. I have no idea.
You don't want to miss it. Association and the Oklahoma City Thunder are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask that you refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff. Hey, OKC, don't miss your
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. And we're only a few games in. But already some surprises to this season, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. On the positive side, a couple teams have come together quicker than anticipated, and they are outperforming early expectations.
And checking out the New Orleans opening lineup. Murphy and Zion at the small and power forwards. DeJounte Murray is out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Messi in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. 5 on the clock. 2 open that time. Made it look easy.
Well, Murphy essentially lives on the arc. His job is to provide his team with consistent outside shooting.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Murray, following the 3 by Oklahoma City.
Just a straight flush by Murray. No fret.
The 3. And MP with a basket on the assist from SGA. MP's got 6.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Messi. Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Messi. And here's Williamson. Holmgren with the block.
And Holmgren says, meet me at the summit. I'm a certified rim protector.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. From deep, MP. Oh, the Thunder, another 3. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, this summer saw Hall of Famer Joe Dumars put in charge of the Pelicans front office, returning to his home state of Louisiana. He talked about it being the right place, right time, right people in New Orleans. He's looking to ensure it's super organized, classy, and elite organization.
They'll get there. Shams, thank you. With the teardrop, Murray, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without a foul.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Williamson outside. 6 to shoot. Driving to the ball.
Oh, wow! Look out! Well, we'll never get tired of those dunks from Zion.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. SGA with it. MP outside. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort finds MP. There's the triple and another 3 for Oklahoma City.
I just love the ball movement.
Here's Poole. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. To the middle. The shot by Messi, no good.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
From deep, MP drops in the 3. MP's got 18 points in the game.
Yeah, it's so rewarding as a coach to see a young guy like MP succeeding like this on the offensive end.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, B.A. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander does it all. He said, once I made an emphasis to try to affect the game on both ends of the floor, I have found myself having success. So for me, it's just a want to. Coach Mark Dagnall said, he wants to win, and if you want to win, you have to do the invisible things. Back to you.
A two-way talent. All right, Allie, thank you.
Yeah, you got to love the hustle there by Zion, extending that possession.
MP outside, puts up a three. And it's Poole with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Outside Murray. Shot clock at 5. Picked by Misi. The shot from 20 feet out. Murray, no good. On the wing, MP. Jacks up a three. No good. Misses at the buzzer. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Thunder out in front, up 8. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. MP's checked in for Wiggins. Lou Dort comes in for Joe. And SGA subbed in for Wallace. And then for New Orleans, Williamson's checked in for Looney. Poole comes in for Hawkins. And Murray subbed in for Alvarado. SGA passes to Dort. And here's MP from outside. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
So for New Orleans right now. Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. Jordan Poole out there with Murray. And it's Makovic in at the 5. Now here's SGA. No points so far. They set a pick. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And despite their historic regular season success, OKC still had their doubters around the league rim.
Yeah, B.A., and it was verging on disrespect if you ask me. The youth and inexperience counted against them. Now, they knew their true test would come in the playoffs, and they passed it with flying colors, taking home the championship.
And here's New Orleans now, following the 3 by Oklahoma City, down low. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. They held a 12-point lead earlier. They defeated Washington in their last game.
They really had a strong night shooting the basketball. They got hot and stayed hot.
No, you're not going to lose many games shooting the percentage they did. That takes a disciplined effort.
Pelicans trail by 12. Williamson looking around, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. I wonder, of all the things you can teach players, can you teach great passing?
I really don't think you can, B.A. You can teach solid, fundamental passing. You can teach guys to make fewer mistakes by better use of fundamentals. But the great passers have great vision And I just don't think that's something you can teach. I think that's something that guys gain over their time and experience playing the game of basketball.
Here's Oklahoma City now. They've got a 13-2 run going. MP left side. Fires for three. Misi grabs the board. Pelicans trail by 12. A minute 29 left in the first half. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. On the wing, MP. Coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. Sinks it from distance. MP's got 12 now in this quarter.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
You see the full strength and athleticism of Murphy on this jam.
And here's MP from outside. Oh, the Thunder, another three.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And so Murray will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's a 16-point game. Poole against Dort. Pass to Misi. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Murray, no good.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
And the basket by MP.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Pelicans trail by 19. Murray scanning the floor. Here he goes. It'll count. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Thunder out in front, up 19. And we'll return shortly.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shot. It's all good. Give it up for the participants.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
The three-point chances have been there for them, and they've taken advantage.
Just watching the game, not even looking at the scoreboard, you can tell they're the better team tonight by a mile. And time now to swing it around as we take a look at the upcoming schedule.
A look here at New Orleans. They're facing a team with similar aspirations. Good measuring stick game for them.
Yeah, like 2 dogs. They both want that bone. Who's going to get it?
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
We'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a
quarters and change. His perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game. 2 big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Dort at the 2, and it's MP in at the small forward position. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, it was a lost season for the New Orleans Pelicans. Continued injury troubles derailing a team that, when healthy, looked capable of a top seed, leaving some wondering whether a curse needed lifting. But with some draft help and a still talented roster, the hope is this will be the year. Back over to you, Brian.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And after breaking out in his third season and winning a title, Jordan Poole has struggled to recapture that high level of last season. Encouraging, Grant.
He was much more efficient with his shooting, B.A. Now, can his defense get back to a championship level? We'll see.
Now here's MP. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Dort against Poole. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. MP scanning the floor. Takes the 3. Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
And so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Back to Murray. 5 to shoot. Pass to Misi. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein. New Orleans shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
For the Pelicans, Misi, 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And with top college players now getting big money NIL deals, the choice between that and entering the NBA draft has become a tough one, Stan.
Absolutely, BA. Look, I think it's been great for both the NBA and for the colleges for guys to stick around, because the top guys are still going to come out. The guys who are going to be your top 10 picks, your lottery guys, they're going to come out. But the other guys who have nothing as guaranteed, they're going to choose to stay longer and develop.
All right, now that we have a break, let's take a look at which teams capitalized from the line last season. Oklahoma City, number 1.
Well, last year, they were tremendous at the line. A very fundamentally sound team shooting-wise.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Over to the wing. Poole outside. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got 5 rebounds in the game. MP outside. From the arc. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
Look, this guy is clearly on a heater from deep. If you're the defense, you cannot allow him to shoot it from out there.
Pass to Misi. Doubled by Hartenstein. Now here's Murray. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. This one for 3. And Trey Murphy hits from deep. 14 points for him.
He chucks up a lot of 3s. Murphy clapping back in a hurry.
From deep, MP. And got it! Another basket! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
The BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Grant, when you talk about the Pelicans, year after year, it comes back to health.
And you sometimes wonder if there's something in the water in New Orleans.
Good! That's another bucket!
I mean, just a magnificent showing for him offensively. Buckets coming in rapid succession.
And get this, he's now tied for 3rd most 60-point games in league history. Here's Murray. Good defense there from SGA.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime.
Great D. Affecting the shot, then crashing the board.
MP with it. He's picked up by Williamson. Gets the 3 ball to go. Oh, wow, guys, this does not look good. We've got an injury here.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about, no matter your age or your ability.
Yeah, teams do everything they can to protect against it, but at this point, all you can do is hope he's not gone for too long.
And a new group getting ready. Ready for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Jalen Williams comes in for Chet Holmgren. Joe's checked in for Dort. And it's Wallace in for Gilgeous-Alexander. A clear look for Murray. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Murray, his second bucket of the game.
Over the years, Murray has continued to embrace a bigger role.
This one may have already been decided. It's the Thunder running away with it. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see. He's checked in for Williams. And then for New Orleans, Messi, he's checked in for Matkovich. Trey Murphy comes in for Jones. And it's Jordan Poole in for Hawkins. For New Orleans, they've gone 6 for 9. Here in the fourth quarter. So the Pelicans 5 right now. Murphy and Zion at the small and power forwards. Jose Alvarado is out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Messi in at center. Pass to Alvarado. With the tip. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Look at Murphy using his reach to grab the offensive rebound and make the most of the second chance look.
And here are the Pelicans now. They're on a 16-7 run. Poole, soft touch off the glass.
They're really working the paint now.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. MP no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Let's go with a 3. Williams grabs the board. Oklahoma City has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. And here's MP from outside. And it's Poole with a rebound. New Orleans has gotten 4 of 7 3-pointers to fall in the fourth. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
Good! Another from 3.
He is unstoppable. Completely dialed in from distance.
What an historic night shooting the ball. He now stands by himself for 3rd place in most threes in a game. Kicks it out to Williamson. Poole with the ball. MP's there. And there's Poole on the assist from Williamson.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Thunder.
And again for 3.
There it is. A shot that puts them tied at the top of the record books.
Masterclass in 3-point shooting. Amazing.
Get there.
Williamson against Williams. The 3 is up. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Well, you watch Murphy. He has a great-looking shot. It's effective, too.
And here's MP from outside. Connects again from distance.
Oh, hot as a tea kettle. He is just firing away, and he has set a new record for the most triples ever in an NBA game.
Breaking his own record. We knew his reputation and the kind of shooting display he can put on. He's taken it to another level, though. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Good. He hits again.
And that ties him for 3rd all-time scoring for a single game. What a remarkable night.
Boy, a game not to be forgotten. He has put on a show.
Yeah, 78 points, tying Wilt Chamberlain's big night back in '61. Up next, Kobe Bryant's 81 points from 2006.
Here's Poole. Counted.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
Watch outside.
So it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you later.
NBA is no joke, okay? For real, it's no joke. But MP going out there, putting up points like that, as a rookie, he's different, man. He's different.